Hello people, Cedron back here again. Hope everything is fine. I'm just here to showcase a little bit on my new character that's going on. The reason why I'm going this character is that one of my friends, or not only one of my friends, a few of my friends, actually said that trapsins this season are not good at all. And I'm just here to showcase that that is absolutely wrong. I'm going to showcase Death Sentry this time. And I'm not really using a lot of high-end gear, as you might see. I'm just using 2 Mirages, and they're really bad, both of them actually. So this is also the reason why I'm actually showcasing it, for the people that you don't need insane gear for actually play this character. So just 2 Mirages can improve it extremely much more than what I have right now. I have some resistance fuel inside this, a 445 facet, just 2 445 facets inside this, so it's nothing at all. Crown of Ages, 1 old skill slam with 3 burroons. I'm using my steel that I had on my druid with 3 burroons inside this as well, just to get the PDR up as high as possible. Because I can't get MPK and LPK on this character, right? Or Mana Steal and Life Steal. So you want PDR also as high as you possibly can on this one, so you don't die from reanimated hordes and all the physical damage dealing potential one-shots, right? So something like that. As you see, this is garbage for this character actually. I went with Blade of Ice before. This is the only thing that actually benefit this one a little bit, just because I'm getting the IES on it to cast the Death Sentry a little bit faster. That's the reason why I'm using it. I can improve this, like I can toss this away for whatever. Wisp, you don't need a Wisp. Preferably I would say go 2 Stone of Jordan or 1 BK ring and 1 Stone of Jordan. The Wisp doesn't benefit you at all. So you can get more increased max mana or more vitality as well if you're going BK. Arachnus Mesh, bad slam on this one for this character though, because I don't need the faster one walk, because the only thing I will use is Dragonflight. I will showcase that in a few maps very soon as well. So you don't need faster one walk on this one. Preferably you want something with PDR in my opinion. Get the PDR up. Full boots, just self-found and slammed, getting some resistance going. I only have normal trappers. I mean, normal plain map trappers. Just a torch and an Annie experience Annie. Nothing significant on the small charms as well. So you see, I can improve this character significantly amount more. This is like, this is nothing. CTA, Lidless Wall. That is the only thing that I'm going with on this character. My Mercenary is using Infinity, Ferocity, Innocent, Soul Drainer, Nosfera. I just random on this one to whatever case maybe. I just had it just to put it on. I can change this some as well. You don't need Infinity. You can actually go with Viper Fork. Viper Fork is extremely efficient with this one, so you can go with a Viper Fork and get the proc on Desecrate. And with the Desecrate, you, as for the people that don't know, when the Mercenary is attacking or getting attacked, he spawns all the corpses, so you have more corpses with your Death Sentry, right? So Viper Fork is very, very strong on this character as well, if you want to go that route. Personally, I don't really care for it that much, because you don't need it. Yeah, you don't really need it. You're killing all the minions so fast when you're going to Mirages, because you're using Fire Blast on the left, and your 3 shadows are killing the minions together with the Mercenary very fast. You just need 1 minion to die, and then everything just dies from the Death Sentry. I'll showcase that. The Iron Golem is using an Insight, because you're using so much mana on this character that is absurd. You want some regen going, so Iron Golem benefit that. My metal grid is really bad. I'm searching for all skills instead. Yeah. So that is the general idea on that. So the skills, what you're going for is max Fire Blast, max Wake of Inferno, max Death Sentry. So all the synergies with the Death Sentry. So the Death Sentry has as much damage as possible. Getting the Dragonflight down to 1 second. And I'm maxing out Shadow Warrior though. I prefer using max Shadow Warrior. You don't need to if you don't want to. That's 100% fine. You can go with, like I said, the Viper Folk instead of Infinity, and get all the corpses from Viper Folk instead of Infinity from the Mercenary. So your Shadow Warriors is not really doing that much damage. You can take this off and put everything into Burst of Speed if you want to instead, and move a little bit faster. That's up to you. I prefer going with the Shadow Warriors though and using Infinity instead. That's my way. 1 point into Burst of Speed, 1 point into all the rest, and dump everything else into Weapon Block. Enough strength to wear the gear, dexterity, yes, to wear the gear, and rest into Vitality as well. Get the resistance going. That's the general idea on this one. So I can showcase it really fast in 2 maps, very fast here. So we can even go on a Plaython here. You can showcase a Plaython that has high fire immunes as well, and you'll see how easy it actually is to maintain everything in uptime. So let's do this fast. And again, I'm showcasing this just because I had some friends that actually say that this character is really, really bad. What happened to my game? No idea what happens to my game. I got locked down. There we go. Okay. So the only thing you use is Dragonflight, and you just put down some Death Sentry. This is just a general idea on how to play this one. And as you may see, everything around me just dies. You need to use some review potions on this character. That's sure. But as long as you have high PDR, you don't really need to spam your reju potions, right? So then it's fine. You need to use them from time to time. Just loot some reju potion, that's fine. You're showcasing half maps here, very fast and efficient, right? So you get the idea that it's very easy to play and it's very fast. Generally, I'm doing maps in between 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. It depends on what map there is. If it's long Pledgeathon maps, it can come up to like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. If it's very long Pledgeathon maps, but as you may see, everything just dies, right? So again, I can showcase with the Viper Folk, so you will see how it is with the Viper Folk instead of the Infinity. So you don't need to put you don't need to make your Infinity, right? I can just showcase that as well, so people see it. They're more or less half of the map. Okay, let's go in, get the Viper Folk, and this as well. Putting some reju up. There we go. This is without Infinity. This is with the Viper Folk right now. As you see, it's the same. I'm getting all the all the corpses very fast from the Viper Folk. Yeah, that's more or less the general idea, so you see how easy it is with this one, and you don't really need a lot with this. You just need 2 Mirages and get a Mercenary going. You can go, like I said again, with Viper Fork, it's very fast. You can go with Infinity, that is also very fast. It's up to you on how you actually want to play this. So that was an tier 2 map that showcased. Okay, let's go in, doing this, going over, going into a new map. Okay, let's showcase that. It's the same more or less in tier 3s, tier 1s, tier 2s, it doesn't really matter on this one. There's just fire immunes as well inside this map. So again, I'm lagging. No idea why I'm lagging though, but I'm just lagging. On these maps you need to tiptoe a little bit more just because of the reanimated hordes. And this is the reason why you want PDR, like Baroons inside your gear, right? Just so that you can get the PDR and survive the reanimated horde when they just charge into you. I enjoy this character. This character is very fun. It's strong. It's not as strong in team maps. I mean, it works in team maps. You're more or less like a laid-back character. You never go into speed run through team maps and be the one that actually helps everything to just destroy everyone, right? You more or less just a filler inside team maps with this one. So that's that. And again, take up some redo potions like this from time to time as well, just because you're using some redo potions inside the maps. And then you're just fine. Your Mercenary died, just because of that, you're just going out into town again. There we go. I'm lagging again. Okay, I freeze lagged. I hope I'm not dead. No idea what's going on. I'm not dead. Good. So we just say an exit on that one. So no idea what's going on that server, so I'm just leaving that server. So nothing happened. You see though, it's very, very fast, very efficient, very easy, very strong. You can easily do all the maps. I could have done that map if the server is not really lagging, or if I'm not getting this freeze lag. I have no idea why I'm getting so much freeze lag, but that is the reason though. So that was the trap sim. Very, very fast, very, very strong. Death sentry. Like I said again, you can go with Viper Folk if you want to. You can go with Infinity if you want to. You don't even need to go Infinity. You don't need to go Viper Folk if you don't want to. The two things that I say is mandatory on this character is to Mirages. The rest is just do you, and it's 100% fine. I can improve this like 50% more than what I actually have. It's just these two that I really want, just to get the PDR as high as possible, and to Mirages as well, right? So that's that. So that was the Death Sentry Assassin. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.